Stop me if you want to. It's not a good thing. Okay? Now back to that one.
Steak in the table. Don't.
Hello. Okay. Let's make sure this is lined up properly. What's up, everybody? I'm Rico Bellucci. This is Real Housewives of Atlanta. Rico Live, whatever you want to call it. My voice is still gone, and I'm not sure why this mic is so low. Hello. Okay. Anyway, yeah. So, as you guys know, I've been doing Housewives since season 12. I look a mess right now, okay? I don't feel well. Is that always my excuse? No, it's a good excuse today. I clean up well, though, okay? Check out my Instagram, at Rico Bellucci on TikTok, Instagram. Make sure you follow me everywhere. Anyway, I've been doing this shit since season 12, and NBC has been bothering us. So listen, this season will be a watch as we go. You watch it on your own shit and see if you can find the part that I'm at. I'll go scene by scene, okay? Scene by scene meaning Porsha has a scene, Shamea has a scene. They put a lot of people in. Normally there are 7 girls or less than 7 girls because there are typically 7 scenes. In this episode, it seemed like they doubled up on people, like they're probably going to continue to do if somebody doesn't get fired mid-season or something, which I doubt. Unless they do something crazy, which we haven't heard about yet, like Kenya Moore. They had double scenes. So they had Shamea meet up with Pinky and Porsha meet up with K. Michelle, although they showed the lower thirds for Porsha and Shamea. I don't know what happened. I guess them two got into it and said, "You got a friend coming on, bitch? I got a friend coming on." Like, but then again, you know what? The producers can set that up. That could be like a producer curated scene where the producer completely set it up where it's like, you know Pinky, you know Porsha, and those are your introductions into the show. And they probably had nothing to do with them coming on the show, but maybe not. Anyway, the opening of the show was stupid with Cynthia Bailey sitting there watching the show and then turn around.
Now what else is going on?
I don't understand that. I guess she's just like a fly on the wall the whole season, watching everything. She's not giving anything. I think she should go. And I'll get back to that at the end of the episode. Remember what I'm saying now because I'm going to finish that at the end of the episode. But Angela and Charles open up the first scene. So Angela and Charles are so good that they don't even need the other girls. They don't need everybody, anybody else to do a scene with them. Apparently, they can do a scene all on their own. Angela looked like she lost a lot of weight. They also had a part where Angela talked about Charles being on an interview recently, and they asked him, "What made you get married?" And he was just like, "I don't know, maybe somebody put something in my drink." Charles do be saying some stuff. He be saying some shit like, do you want to be married? Do you want to be married, or do you just want, I can't even word it. I don't even know. Like, what do you want? Because it doesn't seem like he wants really to be married. Maybe he just wants a companion. I don't know. Just somebody there. But I don't know. Because it's always giving like he's over the whole relationship thing. Like, I like you, Angela, but I'm really over all of this. I'm pretty sure she had to pull a lot of nail and teeth to make him come onto this show. But like she said, he's a reality star in his own right.
The stories about Oak are insane.
He was one of my coaches when I was with Charlotte Hornets.
From like back in the Toronto days, that like Oak's hands were like built to slap.
Cement.
Like the way he described it, they were like long and they were like calloused and
heavy.
hard. And he wouldn't punch you; he would just slap the taste out of your mouth.
Angela said that she's not gonna give a fuck this year if anybody comes to her with any bullshit, and we're gonna hold Angela to that. Okay? Angela says she ain't gonna give a fuck what it is. If you tell her anything Charles doing, she not gonna give a fuck.
Girl, bye.
Partly that feels like she's on some, where Charles act like he don't give a fuck. That's what everybody noticed. If everybody noticed that Charles, then apparently that's what it is. I'm pretty sure they had some back and forths after the last season was over, because that's just what Angela give me. She's that type. Like, she's bothered by the criticism, and she wants to talk it out. And Charles give me, he is not the one to talk it out. Fuck talking it out. Talk out what? Okay, that's what Charles give me.
Among this cast of characters are men like forward Charles Oakley, the team's ever-present jovial enforcer. Oh, rookies.
Moving on to the next scene, which is Porsha and K. Michelle.
I feel like this is like an auntie-niece dynamic.
Porsha and K. Michelle have a scene, so of course they opening up like it's Porsha's scene.
Don't shake unless you're ready to get shook.
K. Michelle is where she was going to in her scene. And I don't think this friendship is gonna last long. I don't think this friendship is gonna last long, but we will see. K. Michelle hardly ever shows her child. She showed her child in this scene. Her children, I think they were 2 boys. And I don't think we ever really, we heard about them, but we didn't really see them or, hear much about them. I think that with this elevation, she's probably going to be showing her kids a lot more this season. I would not be surprised. More than likely she is. She looked great on camera. She looked great on Housewives. Definitely don't look like Love and Hip Hop, but, I think that she looks great on camera. She looks great on Real Housewives of Atlanta with that Bravo logo at the bottom. Okay. K. Michelle said that Beyonce wanted to see her. And you know what I wanted to say? Beyonce, you might want to take her up on that offer, because K. Michelle give me she is Tommy/Jocelyn, but just on a lower level, and if you don't meet with her, she give me she the type that'll just go on Twitter and get the Twitter fingering. Okay. Like, really go there. Beyonce, if I say it that right. K. Michelle got real hood at the end of this scene when discussing Drew and how the Atlanta girls have been very mean to her. I was very surprised because she ain't gonna talk about R. Kelly. More than likely she will. That's where she got started. R. Kelly, K. Michelle. She don't really like to talk about that. Maybe nobody knew that. But R. Kelly is who gave her her start. More than likely she'll probably talk about it. But if she doesn't, I'm not going to be surprised if K. Michelle doesn't talk about it. But she got real hood talking about how, the Atlanta girls have been mean to her, blah, 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 blah. She was going into country. I know she always been into this country thing, but it seemed like it was always on the fence. It seems like when Beyonce fully came out with the country album, K. Michelle felt more comfortable with doing the country shit. It doesn't seem like she was confident in doing it. Or if she says she was being pushed away or shunned by that genre, then maybe she was. Maybe that's why it didn't seem like she was going hard on the countryside. But it didn't really seem like she was going hard on the countryside. It seemed like she was throwing country songs in her albums or a country song in her album to lead that way. But it doesn't give like she went to school for yodeling, so she told Sheree Shepherd on the Sheree show. I don't know about that. I don't know, but she's doing country music now and no longer doing R&B, which I think is great. But she got hood, and I really think that K. Michelle is going to bring the heat. I thought it would be very ghetto with her coming on, which, who isn't ghetto? Porsha ghetto as fuck. Shamea ghetto as hell. And Drew damn show ghetto. And Kenya more ghetto than all when she held up that knife to Drew ass.
Yeah. This is the gift that keeps. Please don't walk up on me, Drew. Okay. The knife is right there. Don't play with me with the knife, woman. It's a Christmas.
She a ghetto bitch. And for anybody on here who a Kenya stan, I'm not. We're not. Not over here on this channel. Kenya the most ghettoest out of all of them. Ghetto ass, bad built bitch.
Okay.
Anyway, had to let Kenya have that a little bit. Shamea comes in to her scene with Kelly. Before we move on to Kelly and Shamea's scene, I wanted to say the way you come onto the show is when you have beef with a bitch already. When you have beef with one of the cast members already, Andy them are more prone to adding you on the show. Like Eva and Drew Sidora. Eva got the fuck out of there when she heard Drew was coming. Why? Because they've been in the movie together. If you go look up the movie, they were in a movie with Amber Rose, Drew Sidora, and Eva. They were sisters. And I think their mom died and left them a fortune or something like that. It's like a Lifetime movie, TV One movie, you know, like a really independent, you know, one of those sheep movies, but a really good movie. It was a really good movie. And it literally had just came out around the time that Eva was joining Housewives. And the following season, the following season after Eva was settled in there, they tried to bring, which was season 12, they tried to bring Drew season 13, and Eva got the fuck out of there. As if she was like, you know, I don't want to have anything to do with Drew. And I see what y'all doing. We see each other. But they end up bringing, now they end up bringing Drew on with, and Phaedra, there's an underlying reason for why Phaedra's back too. Believe that. Andy them don't just bring you back because you're great for the show. There's some other element that they're probably not telling you, you know, like K. Michelle and Drew already having beef. From what K. Michelle is portraying, they already got some type of beef, because that's what K. Michelle is giving. She's giving that they already have beef. And that's the only way to go on the show. You got to already have some type of connection, and it's best to have a bad connection. It's best to have some type of drama there where you say, you know, I know that bitch Porsha. You know, I went to school with that bitch. That bitch fucked my man who is now my husband. You know, Andy them love little messy catty shit like that. You know, third grade shit. Andy them love shit like that. But yeah, moving on to Shamea and Kelly, finally. Before I do that, let me hit this blunt. So Kelly came through with the purple confessional. I wanted to make that the thumbnail, but I didn't. As you can see, I made it K. Michelle. Normally, I don't do a new girl for the thumbnail, all right, until later. The first episode never has a new girl because you don't know the new girl, like Britt and Kelly. You don't know her. But K. Michelle, we know. And why not put her on the first confessional photo? So yes, I made her the thumbnail, but Kelly killed it. She had the best confessional tonight, okay, with this purple fur. But Jay said, girl, bye, you give him Marlo. Which I'm not surprised, because Paris was Kelly's stylist, and that's why Kelly and Britt fell out, because of the stylist situation. And I thought Kelly kind of left Paris alone, and then Porsha went to Paris and Kelly alone, or something like that. Here, can I have some? Or one of the ways around it, but probably not, because Kelly looks great. But we'll find out in this season if Paris still works with Kelly or not. All right, if Paris still works with Kelly. Oh, Shamea and her cheetah jumpsuit looks great. You guys know that I always talk about the outfits, all right? Shamea mimed out. They actually, I guess the producers asked Shamea, how is her and Porsha's relationship? And she kind of mimed it out rather than saying it with her mouth. She mimed it like mimes, and explained how their relationship has been going. Kelly, I feel like, was worrying about the wrong fucking shit, because she worrying about Porsha's new man inside of Porsha's house when she can't even keep a man. All right, girl, you go find a man and keep one, okay? That's first of all. We know Porsha's all right? We know Porsha gets around, all right? I've already done a whole compilation of Porsha and her men.
Simon, honey. Porsha, another part I wanted to talk about. Porsha talking about her having her independence. I don't understand that part. You must not have too much of your independence, because you hop from relationship to relationship. How I know is because I know. Shit, if you scroll down my Instagram, I've been from relationship to relationship. That's not being independent. Okay, you can say you have some independence, but you're not independent. Okay, because you're from relationship to relationship. Every time you look around, you need a man for something. For something. Just like your mama. Your whole ass mama. I mean, your whole ass daughter.
That tweet.
Like, that's a wrap after
Destroy you, bitch.
You don't mention someone's children.
Absolutely.
And your interest son and your whole daughter, period.
Porsha mama is a cougar. She's beautiful. I mean, I love her spirit. You know, she's very cougarish. She's very, I'll suck your dick and I'm this old. What? I'll suck your dick behind the building. What? That's what she give me. She give me, I'm 65, but I'll suck your dick in the car while you driving before we get to the house so your wife don't know. That's what she give me for real. So I'm not surprised that she kept looking down at Dennis' dick. Ooh, did I say that? No, seriously. what I thought I seen, maybe I didn't. But go back and look at the show. I'm not gonna put no clip. Go back and look at the show. See if you see what I see. It looked like she looking down there at Dennis Ping like, she give me that she give me, she got that spirit of, I will fuck my daughter boyfriend as long as he don't run his mouth. I'm sorry. That's what she give me. I will fuck my daughter husband, ex-husband, boyfriend, best friend. He a nigga, he got a dick, give it to me. And that's what Porsha mama give me. Just don't give me no gay man. And don't give me no sissies. For my hair, not for this puss. You know, but Porsha mama definitely was looking down there. And Porsha definitely ain't giving me independence, honey. Because if independence is going from relationship to relationship to relationship, then girl, bye. Yeah. Okay.
But hell, we got to add about 3 more on to that at this point. Shit. Because I did that a few years ago. We got to add about 3 more on to that. Because she done had a lot of menses. A lot of menses. All right. But I felt like she was worried about the wrong thing. Anyway, I guess for the final scene, they said, we just going to give y'all the whole half of episode. Shit. Whole 30 damn minutes was the final scene. Okay, so on to the final scene, shall I say. Because they doubled up everybody's scene. They put Angela by herself, K. Michelle and Porsha together, and Pinky and Shamea together. Oh, well, in the beginning, they actually had Kelly and Shamea together. And then eventually, you know, it turned into anything else. But fuck all those scenes. I really didn't give a fuck about that. Porsha Porsha threw a party. Jay said, you know, because she couldn't remember whether she said majestic or mystic. But you know how Porsha is with words. Jay said she should go over her SAT words again, which I agree. She should go over her SAT words, especially before she come on national television saying dumbass, uneducated shit. Try, Porsha, try, all right?
Excuse me. Can you tell me what time the Underground Railroad gonna run by here? Because I've been standing out here waiting for this electric train to run for the last 10 minutes. Nessa, girl, mine is late like Porsha Tubman, bitch. He's leaving on that midnight train to Georgia. Child.
Cynthia shows up, and I do not know why. I don't know why Cynthia's still here. Please eliminate Cynthia. Cynthia can go take a rest. All right? Let Cynthia go rest. Angela shows up with her unwilling husband. Okay, I say unwilling husband because he looks very unwilling to do this. He looks like he's being forced to do this, okay? He doesn't look like he's happy to do this, just like Mark Daly, all right? He doesn't. He doesn't look happy to do this. I'll be fired if I don't. I can't believe Bravo used Simon's likeness, though, all right? Bravo had, you know, a blink, flash of Simon's big-ass head while they were playing like Porsha was going to get married to this guy that was here. Because, you know, like I said, Portia's
Preach say amen. Hey, we're going straight to Coochie Wallace. Bam.
But they had the ghost of Simon floating through. And I just wonder if Simon appreciated that. I wonder if Simon approved it. Probably so, because she said that, you know, he's a wannabe reality star. Porsha said he loves attention. So I wouldn't be surprised if he approved that. But if he didn't, I wouldn't be surprised if he sued straight from Dubai, okay? I wouldn't be surprised because you know that's where he lives at now. He is now living in Dubai. Follow him on Instagram if you don't. So that you can, you know, see what he be doing. Waking up in the morning, drinking rich people coffee and shit. Like, he don't give a fuck. Any publicity is good publicity for him, he feels like. You know, that's what they taught him over there before he got here. Drew says that her man, that she still has a man living under her steps. That was some good shade, bitch. She never would have thought she would be in a situation where a man still lives under her steps.
That's a hard one, brother.
Speaking of a man living under her steps, she has a phone man that she keeps talking to on the phone, and he hasn't shown up to an event. He probably will, but just to let Drew know, this man look like he's a beater. He look like he's a beater. He look like he's a killer. He look like he crazy. And it looked like you hopped on any dick to try to make this man mad, because if you think this is an upgrade, bitch, this is a downgrade, and maybe nobody cares about that no more. Maybe it's like, you know, what I fall in love with. But if this is how you pick them, girl, if this how you pick them, then my mister is really your my mister. That is really, because you picking them like you a drunk bitch. This man has nothing on your ex-husband. So I'm just so confused. What is it? The contrast here. Like, look at your ex-husband. Look at this damn boy. He look like he lived under a bridge. Why you talking about your ex living under your step? This boy look like he was sleeping in a cardboard under a bridge. Look at his head. He getting his hair braided. Yeah, right. Braided where? That's an afro and twist. Like, how the hell is some of your hair short and some of your hair long? Like, come on, get out of here. Before you make him your man, clean him the fuck up, please, Drew. Clean him up and check his goddamn background. All right, please. You might want to leave him to a bitch like Kenya, because she like men who break her garage doors and shit. You know, she like crazy ass men who drink and can grab her arm and leave a thumbprint there and shit. You know what I mean?
Okay. Honey, girl.
K. Michelle shows up with her man, and she says she's been knowing him since the 9th grade. Now, that's shocking because I don't remember ever seeing him on Love and Hip Hop or ever hearing about him, but maybe that's what all her love songs have been about. I don't know. About this boy, about like Nicki Minaj with this, been knowing this high school, and my songs are all just been about him. Fuck everybody else I've been with. I just been thinking about him the whole time. That shit trips me out, okay? Because Nicki play like all of her songs that she made was about Kenneth Petty. While you sleeping with Safari the whole time, you love Kenneth Petty. Bitch, please. Jay said about K. Michelle's husband, he looked familiar, but not in a good way. And just to let y'all know, Jay is trans. Trans.
I said trans.
Trans.
Trans. Mm-hmm.
Trans. Trance. Trans.
They know.
So, not in a good way, bitch. Is you from Atlanta? Or is you from Tennessee? Is you from Tennessee or Atlanta? Jay, have you ever been to Tennessee?
Please listen to me.
You been to the Smoky Mountains? Check his background. Where he been while you was on Love and Hip Hop and stuff. Drew says she doesn't know much about K. Michelle, so I don't know. I guess this is this new trend of being delusional, you know, because they say you got to be a little delusional to make it now. You know, that's what all the kids are saying. I don't know what the fuck this is about. I'm like, what the fuck do y'all mean you got to be a little bit delusional to make it? What the fuck is this delusional trend? What the fuck? Please don't fall into the president's trap, all right? Let that bitch ass nigga be delusional all on his own, okay? Please, all right? K. Michelle shows up in a green pantsuit. She claims she didn't know it was black, but that was her way of showing Porsha that it won't be alignment, okay? It won't be alignment, Porsha. If your own friend, your friend girl, supposed to have came here with black on and she claims she didn't see it, they even zoomed into the damn flyer. The flyer says an all black attire. But I can't blame her. You know why I can't blame her? Because Porsha can't even remember the damn name of her own party, bitch. It's Mystic, not Majestic, ho.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just joking.
And what the fuck is Mystic? Why the fuck did she do Mystic? Well, she should have explained that a little bit more, but I guess I wasn't paying attention. Maybe she did. But K. Michelle didn't show up, and I just think that's the first sign Porsha should pay attention that this bitch is not aligned with you, all right? Just pay attention to K. Michelle, y'all. Pay attention to this bitch. Because I'm telling y'all, while y'all playing checkers, this bitch is playing chess, I promise you.
Bring it down, because my head will start spinning. I'll chop you on your trachea. Try it.
The scene switches in between, you know, Portia's dinner that everybody is arriving to, the final scene, and we kind of do a little half scene into Shamea's life. Or whatever she's doing. She's at the house with Pinky. Of course, she has to do a grand entrance with the new girl, Pinky Cole, you know. Let me do a whole grand entrance. And she texts the driver, and she tells the driver, hey, I'm finna call you. Get ready to tell me back that you got a flat tire and you running late, you ran out of gas too. So I'm like, girl, how you go? I'm just talking shit. But that's what it gave. It gave Shamea a text, this man, and said, hey, I'm finna get ready to call you while the camera's here, and I want you to say, oh, I ran out of gas, the car broke down, and I got a flat tire. Honey, everything going wrong on this day. Cause like, what the fuck? How coincidental? Everybody shows up on time, or everybody is there. Shamea, who, you know, I'm supposed to be not so cool with Porsha no more. We ain't best friends no more. I would think that Shamea would at least try to make an effort to be there on time. Are you kidding me? This is going up unedited. I'll put the edited version up on Rebel TV 2 at the Urban Binge, guys. Make sure you go subscribe to at Rebel TV 2. The edited version will go there, where I will add in clips. Okay, Jay has been telling me to do it this way for a long time. Post this unedited, and then put your clips in, which I will. We're at Shamea's house. She's with Pinky. Pinky is insecure. To me, she comes off as insecure because when she showed up, first of all, if you discern well, and forget discerning, I don't even know what you call it, but if you can see clearly, you know an insecure chick when you see an insecure chick, especially when the man look better than the girl. You know, like, not look better than the girl, but like, you with her? That type of thing, you know. She's a beautiful woman. Slutty Vegan is a beautiful woman. And let me just say, if anybody don't know, I'm straight from the ATL. Straight from the ATL, and my partner, who will be on here in and out this season, is from the ATL too, just to let y'all know from the top of the season. And we will finish last season, all right? Last season, we did not finish because NBC was fucking with us so bad. I'll go ahead and continue posting last season. We did all the way up to the reunion and haven't posted it yet, but I will post it. But I don't know Pinky Cole, and I've never been a slutty vegan in the ATL, never. So I don't know. I live in New York City now, but I am from ATL, so I don't know. When we go visit, maybe we'll try it. We've been in New York City for 9 years now. We're ready to fucking go. 11 years now, and I'm ready to fucking go. Been ready to go. But Pinky comes off as insecure. She come off like she don't know, you know, this man is with me. He like me. I think he done put her through a lot, though. I think he done cheated. You can't tell me he ain't cheated. He got to Atlanta and started seeing them big booty bitches. I'm pretty sure they done had problems. And I bet they got 2 separate houses. I bet they got 2 separate houses so that when he fuck up and shit, he can go over there. I just don't know. I don't know. Because he just comes off like there's a disconnection between the two. And it gives me that it's him. It gives me there's a disconnection, like he's with her for some ulterior motive. Like he has some ulterior motive for why he's with her. It's not looks or love. But I could be absolutely wrong. All right? I could be wrong. Charles sitting next to K. Michelle, they over here kikiing. I love these two together. This give me Nene and Charles so bad. This give me Nene and Charles because they would click as well. That realness is what Charles like. That real down-to-earth shit is what Charles like. And K. Michelle is a real-ass bitch, but can be real mean. She can be real mean. And when she has been mean in the past, she has spewed out lies. Blatant lies about Lyrica and Lyrica's husband, boyfriend, baby daddy. She was blatantly lying on this girl.
You need to work with Kimberly, because what you don't want to do is that K. Michelle come through.
And I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Her last season of Love and Hip Hop with Lyrica, how she did Lyrica, was dead ass wrong.
I'm not faking like you fake your marriage. I'm not faking.
I fake my marriage. Bitch, I'm out of here.
And it was dead ass wrong how she did her at boot camp. Marriage boot camp. If you haven't seen Marriage Boot Camp with K. Michelle, go tune into that before you continue watching the rest of this season of Real Housewives of Atlanta. And tune in to Love and Hip Hop if you've never seen it. Go find it. Every season that K. Michelle was on it, find it. Atlanta and was K. Michelle on another season? Yeah, she was on LA. LA. And New York. Oh, I don't know if she was on New York. She probably was on New York. New York, LA, Atlanta. K. Michelle done been on. She said, fuck that. I won't be coming back to Miami for the final season. I'll be on Housewives, Mona. Bye. But Charles and those two kikiing together is just giving me life. What is it? New York with the big girl. Remember, she stole her credit cards and stuff. I think that if K. Michelle don't be herself, though, I'm not gonna like it. I don't think nobody gonna like it. I think she need to be real as fuck. Kelly come off like she always hating on Porsha though. She come off like she just got this strong disdain for Porsha. And I don't know. I can think back at last season, and the only thing I can think of that was the issue was what Shamea put in Kelly's head and what Kelly already felt about her. You know, it feels like you have something that I wish I had. You know, like something about your aura. Your aura, you know, I can't stand. I wish I was like that. That's what Kelly give me. Kelly give me that her being, you know, acting young and shit is really trying hard. Like she not really truly being her full authentic self. You know what I'm saying? That's what it come off like, but maybe I'm wrong. She's very over the top, very dramatic. And I think her and Kenya would have bumped heads a lot. But she do come off like she always would. And Angela too. Angela come off a little nitpicky as well. Like nitpicky, but I can understand Angela because I don't think Angela opened up the door with that. I think that Porsha was being a mean girl to Angela initially. I could be wrong, but I think that that's what happened last season. Have to go back and look. But if I'm not mistaken, if I remember correctly, Angela didn't come in with the bullshit. I'm always burp. It's gonna always be a burp when it's down to my video. See that? I think that K. Michelle is definitely going to be bringing the Nene Leakes energy that we were looking for. And I think that that's not going to be good for Nene. Because if they try to bring Nene back with K. Michelle, ooh, that's going to be a head bumper. All right? That's going to be a head bumper for real. All right, especially with Porsha in the middle. Shamea got offended at Drew. Drew asked her, you know, where's your man? Because you talking about my phone man, but where's your man? And Drew didn't even say it in a smart way to me. You know, I'll keep it real right here and let you know if Drew said it in a smart way. And a lot of people may have interpreted it as if she did say it in a bad way, excuse me, or in a way that was like nasty or something. But I didn't get that from it. It gave me Shamea was waiting on a moment. Shamea was waiting on a moment, and not a moment to be on camera. I'm saying because she's been doing this for so long, I don't think Shamea cares about camera time. I think that the thing is Shamea is already waiting on somebody to ask about my man, all right? I think that Shamea has her own personal issues, but will always front to us like everything is perfect, like a lot of women will. A lot of women will do that, like Britt Edie did. She fronted like they were perfect, not really perfect, because she did explain that she talks to her about her problems to the sister of her husband, and she was talking about her issues to, you know, Porsha and some other girls. She did discuss some of her issues, but I think a lot of girls try to play like Yandy, to try to play this perfect role, and I think Angela really try to do that too for the most part. You know, I think it's okay that you have problems. Like Tyrese said on Versus, you know, stop playing games, posting that picture like y'all didn't just argue an hour ago. You know what I'm saying? And that's the truth. You know, we've been together 14 years, 13 years, and there have been a lot of times where we've been in a blown out argument up to the roof, and I will still go post a photo, and you guys will never fucking know. You'll never know. Jay would love to let you guys know, though. Yeah. This motherfucker, we just got, man, fuck that picture. Take that motherfucker down. Okay. What? But, oh yeah, Shamea husband is worse than Mark Daly, okay? Because we got a few episodes with Mark Daly, but this man ain't been around. I mean, you gave her the car, and where have you been? Where have you been all the show? Are you gonna come this season? You know, like, now, him purchasing them a trip, I feel like constitutes as being there. You know, like, shit, yeah, he ain't gotta come. Shit, he paying for us to come to Tuscany. Is that where they might be going this year? Tuscany? Honey, he paying for us to go into Tucson? What is it? Tuscany. He paying for us to go there. He ain't got to be there, honey. Go ahead and put us on a private jet and shit. But you know what? He might be MIA all the time. It's no telling. Shamea ain't going to tell all her business. This man is African. He might have other women in other area codes, and Shamea might let it happen because you live here with me. I'm number one, and they can be your other wives. I don't mind being the first wife, and they be there's the second, third, fourth.
You tried it.
I will say that the man is probably very busy because I seen him at the airport. I took a picture with him at the airport. Check out my TikTok page. You can see it on my TikTok, at Rico Bellucci. I did post a picture with him. At Rico Bellucci. Check out my TikTok if you want to see the photo. I posted a picture with him, though. We took a picture. He lost his luggage. I was over there getting my luggage at Hartsville. He was getting off a flight. I was getting off a flight. And I was like, Shamea's husband. He was telling the supervisor, come here, because I've been sitting at this belt for too long, and this thing ain't brought my bag out yet. Everybody gone. I shouldn't still be standing here. And the guy was like, hold on. Apparently they knew who he was because, JetBlue, Delta, it was a supervisor, like head man, come helping him. And then they bring out the baggage people, with the different type of attire on, like the people that push the carts and shit, to help him, and I guess to go to another area of the airport to look for his stuff. And this was before season 16 episode came out where Shamea had lost all the luggage. So I don't know if that was the same thing or if she was lying, trying to make two things match or whatever. But I was very shocked last year. I was like, wait, how did they lose their luggage? And when I was just at the airport, he lost his luggage. I was there and his luggage hadn't come out yet. He's sitting there looking like, where the hell is my stuff? I even almost left my luggage. The girl had to walk up to me, one of the workers who do the luggage stuff, who watched the belt and shit. She like, hey, yo, this your bag? I'm like, yeah. She said, I kind of figured because it matches the rest of your bag. I'm like, thank you so much. I'm over here trying to look at Mr. Muwagi. What's his name? Muwagi, whatever their name is, to make sure he get his bags, honey, before I end up having to turn into TMZ. What's up? Sometimes I forget that I do have a media license, a media pass, all right? So I can be like, hey, Mr. Muwagi, how are you? Are you headed back to sea? But you know what? I know how invasive that can be. But you know what? I got to just do what I got to do. I got to do what I got to do, right? You got to just do what you got to do. Like I seen Dennis Quaid at Target with his grandson. He was looking at me like, please don't notice me. Please don't notice me. I'm steady walking like, Jay, who is this white man? So as I'm looking, I'm getting further away from him. He's looking. I'm looking at him. And he got a bunch of toys. And this kid is holding a toy like this big, like a Hot Wheels racetrack thing, in a box. And I couldn't think of his name. It wasn't until did I not go all the way home looking up this damn man? I'm talking about we done walked all the way home in the snow, cold. And I'm steady looking up white actors. I'm like, Jack Frost, I can't think. And boom, I found him. Dennis Quaid, this is the face I just seen. I just seen this man in Target with a little white boy buying toys. A lot of fucking toys. I'm talking about it was a lot of toys. For real, I was like, damn, what the fuck kind of money this man got? But then we seen, who else did we see? Murray. Murray. Bill Murray in the Bronx by the Yankee Stadium getting some food. Oh, we seen the man from CSI with the pretty eyes, the brown skin man with the really, really hazel, cold, ice blue eyes. Yes, from CSI, we did see him. We also seen Noel's dad in the same area. I feel like it was the same day, but it wasn't the same day. We seen Noel's dad, Cynthia Bailey's ex, Lonnie Love. Ain't that what his name is? Leon Love. Not Lonnie Love. Leon Love. And Don Lemon sitting at dinner, right? We seen Don Lemon sitting at dinner. He looking at us like, can I eat y'all butt? Yeah, he was really looking for to break his neck. Salad spilling all over the place. He was like, hey, how y'all doing? I'm like, hey, Don. He was younger then. He's a little older now. But you know what? We don't care, Don. We in New York. You in New York. Let's have a drink. I'm just talking shit. Yeah, but no, we've been together 14 years, Don. We We signed NDAs, okay? I got 9 inches over here, all right? And Jay working with some shit. Jay got the front and the back, okay? Come over here, Jay. You want to show off your stuff? Okay, let me stop. Mr. Lemon. All right, let me stop. Anyway, yeah, this was a good episode. I'm done now. Shamea realized Porsha and Drew are back friends. Right, yeah, that was another thing. Shamea realized that Porsha and Drew were back friends, so I think that's why she was ready to get mad too, because she's like, I don't know what you two bitches been talking about, and I know Porsha know a little bit of my business about my husband and shit, so you probably been telling her some shit. So why you worry about my man? Why you were your man? I'm like, damn, Shamea, she really went there. But you know what? That's what they do. Drew, I already said Drew, man, look dangerous. Phaedra said, Porsha, please write a book and tell us the secrets about your vagina because it's a trapper. That was really funny because that is the truth. That's the truth. That vagina is a trapper. That thing will trap you. It'll trap you. It's like a Venus flytrap. Shrimp. You in there, you in there. She got liquids in there that'll poison you. That'll keep you locked in.
It's not, because I got the good.
I think that's what Jay got. I do. Phaedra is a liar. Okay. When the producer was like, you know, do you actually have the video, the surveillance video, the screen recordings or whatever? Oh my God. Does Phaedra ever learn? Do she watch this shit and be like, let me not do this again? Phaedra, you come off like you just a liar for no reason. And I hope not, Phaedra. I love Phaedra. But, excuse me, she come off like she just a liar. Just be lying. Like, Phaedra, well, I don't have the script, the videos, but I asked him to look them up, though. Or whatever she said. I'm like, Phaedra just be lying. Phaedra really be lying.
Lie and lawyer go together. Lawyer. That's all, yeah.
Let me see. Shamea looking at Porsha. Crazy. Kelly do too much. She grabbed Porsha's hand, reached across the table. And really, like, this bitch, Kelly got to be a little, you know, autism awareness, all right? Autism awareness. My child in there is autistic, all right? So I know autism when I see autism, and I think Kelly a little autistic, okay? I just think she on the lower end of the spectrum, you know, so she ain't got it potent in her real bad. You know, I think that Kelly has a little excitement problem. Who really excited, real dramatic. Like, calm down. What is this? Like, what was in your mind that you thought that if you grabbed Porsha's hand, first of all, this girl, you thought she was a dumbass? Like, she is a dumbass, but she ain't fully a dumbass. I don't even know how to say it. Like, give me your hand, Porsha.
She a little slow. She ain't stupid.
Right. She a little slow, but she ain't stupid. Right. Give me your hand, Porsha. Did you ever, whatever she asked Porsha, thought Porsha was finna be like, oh, well, let me just go on and tell you, since you got my hand right now, you looking me in my eyes.
You so much.
Thank you.
I miss you so much, Nene.
Thank you.
It's been really hard without you.
Porsha said something along the lines like, girl, no. She was like, well, let my hand go. You can hold her hand. Don't hold my hand. And she was dead ass for real. Kelly wasn't joking. She was dead ass for real. Like, since you can't talk to, oh, she was like, that's none of your business. Oh, what was that you text Shamea or something like that? That's none of your business. Me and Shamea problem is our problem, da 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 da. Well, let my hand go. Hold her hand and not hold my hand. Like, what the fuck was that about? Like, damn, Kelly, like, you really just thought that Porsha was finna sit here and be vulnerable and tell. Porsha's a liar too. Okay, Porsha's not finna tell you. You see how she just did Shamea when Shamea got here? Hey. Yeah, and I think that conversation that we had last was good. If we rewind it, Shamea just said the last conversation that they had was, bitch, fuck you. She minded out, bitch. A lot of fuck yous. Nuck if you, but I be everything. So when Shamea tells her, I'm happy that I was met with a peaceful hello, a peaceful greeting. Basically, because the last time I talked to you, it was going to be nuck if you buck.
And I'm like, Where is this audacity coming from?
We was gonna be fighting. So Porsha real fake. Porsha know damn well they was threatening each other. They was saying a lot of low down, trifling shit that Porsha probably will reveal later by showing text messages, altered text messages that will only show Shamea saying some really heinous stuff and not Porsha saying something. So I think Shamea is smarter than Porsha though. She wouldn't say nothing too crazy. I just hate that they have to go here and they might be friends later. But this feels like a boil over. This feels like this has been long awaiting. This feels like this has been something that they've been suppressing and they wanted to let it out because their mama been beefing. So they just wanted to let it out a long time ago. You know, I've been knew that this was one of those fake relationships. I've been saying this for a long time. This friendship where Shamea keeps hanging with somebody where she don't understand, why do I keep hanging with this bitch? This bitch always undercutting me. She always making me the butt of her jokes. Why I keep hanging with this bitch? And Kandi done tried to tell this bitch this, tried to tell Shamea this before. This bitch in this conversation would be Porsha, so I don't want to mix up the this bitches. But Kandi tried to tell Shamea before about this bitch.
And we're like, you know, this has been going sideways for a long time.
And I'm the only one I feel like it's working.
You should have been listening to somebody, girl. If your sister's been telling you, everybody been telling you this is a sideways friendship, you should have been listening.
I feel like there were issues in the friendship prior, and I feel like Shamea should have said something before instead of just acting like everything was okay. Sometimes when things aren't okay, it's okay for you to have an attitude about it. It's okay for you to just, like, yeah, I'm not feeling this. You know what I mean? And just stand on it. I feel like the show itself is going to make it hard for the two of them to fix any friendship. That's the thing. When you're on TV and you real friends with somebody and y'all have a back and forth, typically in real life, you can have your back and forth and then I don't talk to you and you don't talk to me, and then eventually we might get over it and start back talking. So that's why I say it can, in my mind, probably get worse going into the next season. So either she just needs to address how she feels and be fully transparent, or no.
Porsha has dogged Shamea out, treated her like and now she doesn't even want to go to the girl's wedding. So to me, I'm like, you really need her as your friend.
All right. And Shamea didn't listen. Of course she didn't. Shamea has some self-esteem issues, I think. You know, I do too. So I can see it easily. You know, she got some confidence issues. But this is why she went and got that, what Phaedra say, 360. All right. She went and got that 360 because last year she was a little blubbery. And she said she didn't like the blubbery. You know, everybody looking good, and I still got this baby fat on me. So she went and got a 360, titties tight, stomach athletic, very tight. Stomach look like bikini bottom. I'm talking about, damn. Booty, pois boom. Not plickety plat, but pois boom.
Damn, what happened? I mean, did you eat the whole time I was in there? I mean, when I left, you was like, plickety cow, plickety plat. Now you like, boom.
Seriously. All right. Oh, Shamea was looking at Porsha crazy at the end because Porsha was hunching this man butt. I'm like, why everybody leaving Porsha behind? Huh? Grinding on his butt and shit, holding on to the back end. Shamea just, they zoomed into Shamea's face, first of all, because the shot is a full shot, but they zoom into Shamea's face. She got the glass in her hand and she just like, what the fuck? And I just feel like, Shamea, you should have been told your friend she's a hoe. You should have been said, bitch, you look like a hoe. You've been with a lot of men's. All right, you looking like a hoe. You should have been told her that, you know? I think it's crazy that you now decide to cock your neck back like, what the fuck going on with this bitch? You should have been said that shit. Because Porsha been a hoe. Am I lying about it? Am I right or wrong about it? She been a hoe. Porsha been a hoe. And when I edit this video and I add in all my clips and shit, y'all will see what I mean, how many men she done been with, because I already done put the compilation together. She done been with a lot of men. She done been with a lot of men. For real.
Like right here. Go, Shira. Our princess of Scotland.
I come not bearing gift, I come bearing plentiful ass.
No, I can only imagine that her pussy probably look like roast beef. But it's probably good, but it probably looks like roast beef, all right?
It's not, because I got the good.
Yeah, Jay said, now Porsha got the meats. Yeah, she got the meats. That's what Pinky said. Pinky said she's vegan, but the only meat she eat is that man's meat. I said, Mom, I know you will. See, they got to keep your man from around these transits.
Bitch, and these sissies too. Why you be talking shit like
Oh,
you
yeah.
put it in your mouth?
We won't, though. We'll just play basketball and football. You know what I'm saying?
Bitch, please.
Shamea.
The lies.
The lies. There you go. This bitch.
The
I'm
lies.
telling you.
Her horse ways. Okay. Pinky said, at the end, Pinky was like, why y'all all act like third graders? They made sure they didn't have the camera on Pinky. They was closing out the scene. So you only could hear Pinky's voice and not see her face. And she's like, why y'all act like third graders? They put that in there for a reason because Pinky won't be around for long. She won't be around for long. Not with them kind of words, because guess what, bitch? You got to understand that this is what they give. They give third grade, all right? So you came to, in classes in session. You came to class, and this is a third grade class. This is what you got to deal with. And they put that in there on purpose. Anyway, who I think should go already from episode 1, Pinky should go, Cynthia should go, bring back Marlo and Nene Leakes. Sheree doesn't fit anymore. Well, where this show is going and what this looks like right now, like she said, third grade, Sheree is maturing a lot. Sheree does not fit in this. Nah. We can have Sheree as a friend, but that's if you give Marlo a peach and you give Nene a peach and you remove Pinky and you remove Kelly and you remove Cynthia Bailey. You remove those 3, then you can bring back Sheree, Marlo, and Nene. You got you a fucking show right there, all right? But I think after Sheree is there, argue with with her a little bit, we finally say our farewell to Sheree, and then we bring on Britt Edie. Bring Britt Edie back with Nene and Marlo and K. Michelle and no Kenya. Kenya's forgettable. No people, but Kenya it's over with for Kenya. Thank you guys for tuning in. I really appreciate it. I'm your boy Rico Bellucci. Make sure you follow me so you can check out all my photos and shit at Rico Bellucci, and make sure you follow all of my other pages. Check out me everywhere, Facebook, everything at The Urban Binge. Make sure you go subscribe to The Urban Binge because I'm going to post this video over there, and I'm going to post this video here, of course. Well, it's here right now, duh. But I'm going to be posting it over there too, all right? Thank you guys so much. I'll see you guys later. I'm out.